EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Southern Nevada and Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. For the right to represent the AFC in this year's Super Bowl. Off we go on EA Sports. On the return, it is Trey Tucker. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll throw to get things going. And that keeps them ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hands, and results in a completion.
Pickup of 11 yards on that one. Good for a Raider first down. They'll stay on the ground. Into space. What about that? Out of bounds all the way down inside the 15. A big play there for the Raiders. 47 yards. Space getting tight here. Down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. And with a flag down, he goes down. They get him for the sack. And that flag is probably on the offense as well. They'll look to throw. A throw right side is intercepted. And the Jaguars are going to get the football, and they'll have it just past the 20-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
On the ground, here's the Clemson product, Travis Etienne. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, nothing more.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend. So give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete. You have to admire when quarterbacks are willing to put their head down and fight for some extra yardage, Mike. Sometimes, what you say, work the squeeze. Get down, protect yourself, live to play another snap.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. And he's going to have a Jags first down. They find a way to convert on 4th and 10.
A little bit of a risky decision for some, Mike, but frankly, I really like it. I think the days of being aggressive on 4th down, even on your side of the field, are here to stay. And while some people say this is over-aggressive, in this case, the aggressiveness paid off, and they're going to keep this drive alive.
Lawrence gives this one to ETN. And this time they are ready for him. He'll be thrown for a loss. No big gain that carry. It's 2nd down.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Throw left side, taken in by Thomas. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. He gets this complete to Granson. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Now a handoff, ETN. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Here's 2nd and 9. Lawrence now. He'll air it out down the middle. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
I can tell you from firsthand experience, Mike, that is a lonely and long jog back to the huddle. I mean, you're an inch away from being the hero with a deep touchdown. Instead, you let it go through your fingertips, and you got to come back to the huddle and try again.
And they'll bring this inside the 30. Gain of about 5. So it is 4th down. That'll bring on Cam Little for this Jaguars field goal. Little's kick is good. And the Jaguars are out to an early 3-0 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Checking it down, this one is caught. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick 1st down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
These two in rhythm. 12 more yards and a 1st down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Finding his tight end, Mayer. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. And you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. He gets this one to Tucker. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver, and then see what he can do after the catch.
Second and 7. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here. They face second down and 7. They'll look to throw yet again. Right back to Adams. He's got it again. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
First and 10 at the 10-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. And he kept that play alive as long as he could, but the rush eventually gets to him and takes him down.
Now after taking that loss on the sack, it changes your entire approach offensively. You go from playing for 6 to now everything is just about coming away with points.
He'll drop to throw. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Trying to get it to his tight end, Brock Bowers. And now, third and goal coming up. He'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. Carlson's kick is good. And the Raiders will tie the game at 3 apiece.
And that's really well done here, Mike. I mean, everything's in rhythm. A good snap, a good hold, and a good kick ties this game.
Cavante Turpin on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. First and 10. The drive begins with a carry from Etienne. Here's a 2nd and 9. Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Brian Thomas, the intended receiver. Now it's going to be third down. Here's Lawrence to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. Fair catch called and taken right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And it's recovered by one of his teammates.
I feel like we see this so often, Mike, especially with how good these receivers are after the catch. They're so eager to pick up that extra yardage. Sometimes they don't completely put the ball away, and with how good these defenders are at knocking it loose, pretty fortunate on that one. His teammate was there to prevent that from being a turnover.
The first-round pick looking right at home in this offense. It's a first down.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
Back to throw. Is Jones. He's got it. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
There's a reason certain guys, Mike, just always seem to be open. It's really because route running is more art than it is science. How do you manipulate the defense to find open spots or win versus man to create separation and earn the trust of your quarterback?
3-3, our score. 2 minutes to go in this first half. Back with more of the AFC Championship game after this. The Break the Huddle coming up now for 1st and 10. A handoff as they try to run it here.
Number 31 at the ball carrier. A 6-yard goal brings up 2nd and 4 at the 19-yard line.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. They'll stick with him again. And he'll be near the first down marker. Let's call it a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on 3rd down. Try to run for it with Harris. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they find a way to convert on 3rd and 1.
Well, this is the advantage to having a really effective passing game, Mike, as the defense now tries to adjust to stopping you through the air. It's a lot easier.
And that big offensive line, clearing space. He's in. Najee Harris. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Carlson able to knock through the extra point, and the Raiders take a 10-3 lead. Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out, so they'll take over at the 30-yard line. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. He'll take this ahead. It's a pickup of 3. Tyree Wilson, former 7th overall pick. They're on the tackle. In motion comes Thomas. 2nd down, Lawrence. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
I think it's some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction.
So we've reached halftime here in the AFC title game. As we send you to Orlando, we'll check in with the coach. Jonathan Coachman has the EA Sports halftime report. Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. I think we're going to play a big role in who wins this one. The Lamar Hunt Trophy waiting to be claimed. 30 minutes away, unless, of course, we have overtime. We're back underway in the AFC title game. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll give it to Etienne to start this drive. And he'll move this ahead for about 4 yards. Isaiah Simmons comes up to end that one. Here's a 2nd and 6. In the pistol, here's Lawrence. This is intercepted. Picked off by Trenton Simpson. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. Now Carlson to add the extra point. His kick is good. And the Raiders move out in front by the score of 17-3. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Play action now. It's Lawrence. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and throw the guy a parade for ultimately what was an incompletion, but can we just take a second to appreciate the arm strength he was able to show there? I mean, I think that ball's over 60 yards in the air, and I would be surprised if they continue to just air it out and see if they can complete one of those.
And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up 3rd down. Now Lawrence. He's got his tight end, Granson. And he's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9. Now here's Lawrence. Going up top. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Pretty unforgettable performance so far in the first half, Mike, and they're going to try to figure this out here in the second half and try to gain some momentum. Figure out what's going to work, where are our matchups, and let's go try to put a drive together and get some points, because so far this has been a struggle, and they just cannot get anything going for the end. Like when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced, and at other times it looks like they've never practiced at all.
Lawrence from the... nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
The offense is trying to stretch the field vertically. They're trying to put as many receivers into the coverage deep as possible. But you know what you need? you need time. You need to allow those guys to get downfield, but when you have a pass rush like this, they don't let that time unfold, and that pocket collapsed, results in a sack.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's caught. It's the tight end, Brock Bowers. First reception for the man who enters the week as the NFL's leader in receiving yards. This one, good for a 1st down.
And another great throw. And I'll tell you what, Mike, so far today, this certainly does not look like a rookie quarterback. I mean, he is in complete control of this offense.
From out of the gun, he'll throw. That one broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on 1st down, couldn't connect. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
He's able to get away from one man, but those reinforcements, they got there quick. Take him down behind the line.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a long.
That is intercepted. And the Jaguars are going to take possession. They've got it at their own 42.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. The next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
And the defense was ready for him this time. Did not have the same room to run. That one's no gain. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Lawrence. Open man, that's Devin Duvernay. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here now, 3rd and 5. On the handoff, it's Etienne. A gain there of 10 yards. That's good for a Jaguar. 1st down.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the second half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks. So don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. They'll run it once more with Etienne. And he's in! Travis Etienne. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Cam Little comes on now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Jaguars are able to cut into the lead. It's now 17-10. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Velus Jones now on the return. He's to midfield. Inside the 20. And he's going to take this all the way back. 93 yards. Touchdown, Vegas. Carlson's kick is good. And the Raiders Jags move out to a 24-10 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback run. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They go play action for Lawrence. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. And the Raiders are going to take over once again at their 37-yard line.
You know, Mike, what I think is interesting is we had a chance to sit down with this young player this week leading up to today's game, and it kind of felt to both of us that he had a little bit of a chip on his shoulder. He fell to the second round on draft night. In his mind, he thought he was a first-rounder. But I'll tell you what, whatever round he was drafted in, if he keeps making plays like this, there's going to be a lot of teams who are going to be kicking themselves for skipping over him on draft night.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And they'll bring him down just shy of midfield, but that is enough. It's a first down.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
Now, faking the give. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Now, think back to our conversation during the break. We've kind of both asked ourselves, are they content with this double-digit lead? Do they come out and play conservative here in the second half? Well, it took exactly one play to get our answer.
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. 1 quarter remaining. They'll look to throw. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. A gain of 11 there, and a first down. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. That's a... Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. The Jaguars have it. Talk about a big swing there. The offense was driving, had it in the red zone, looking to score. Not only does the defense stop them, Greg, they get the ball back, and they improve the field position with a nice fumble return.
And what a change of events. You find yourself defending your own side of the field, and next thing you know, you scoop. For a minute, it looked like there was going to be a score, but either way, after running out of gas, he sets his offense up in a great situation.
On first down, Lawrence. That's complete to ETN. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. A throw left side, but it's incomplete. Trying to get it to Travis Etienne that time. And it's going to be third down.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, He's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
Now he'll air one out. That's hard. And he's going to take this one all the way into the end zone. There is a marker down. We're going to get the call, but I think this one is going to stand. Here's Cam Little for the PAT. The kick is good. And the Jaguars back within 7. It's 24-17. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. Jones now on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Thrown quickly on the RPO to Bowers. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
2nd and a yard. A run. Here's Harris. And that'll give him the 1st down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
To the ground, a 1st down run. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
Play clock nearly expires as they set up to throw. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Hollywood Brown. Touchdown, Raiders. Carlson able to knock through the extra point, and the Raiders will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
17.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. On 1st and 10, Lawrence. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
1st down, Jaguars.
The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here. A 1st down throw for Lawrence. There's a throw right side. It's going to be incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball, He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 1st and 10 now from the 36. The open man is the tight end, Granson. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
That's catch 3 just on this drive, and it gets his team a 1st down. They'll run it here with Etienne. And he's going to go backwards on that one. They take him down back at the 6-yard line.
The ability to read and then react on this run, that was the key to this play here, Mike, for the linebacker. He's the run-through player, but when you hit it as fast as he does, the offensive linemen have no chance of getting off their combination blocks to account for you. You get through with speed in the backfield, and you take him down for a loss.
That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I can tell you from experience, Mike, that is going to be on his mind the rest of the week. It's one thing to drop a ball. That's going to happen every now and then. But when you do it, it takes away a touchdown, man. That stings. So we can talk short-term.
That one taken in. Brian Thomas. Touchdown, Jaguars. Little on now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Jaguars will cut the deficit to 7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Jones now on the return. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. They'll drop to throw. Open man downfield. He's got his tight end, Bowers. And he's going to be marked down, bringing it all the way to the 25-yard line. Now a timeout for Jacksonville. They're second. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down. Here's a run going left. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed them the most.
Now the Jags will use their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll get it with just a shade under a minute left in this one. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. So this one, a win for the Raiders. As they will lift the Lamar Hunt Trophy, they are off to the Super Bowl in 2 weeks as champions of the AFC. So that's a wrap for Greg Olson and our outstanding crew. I'm Mike Tirico. We'll reconvene in 2 weeks in Santa Clara for Super Bowl 60. Until then, enjoy the rest of your night.